Hello everyone, on a Wednesday evening, Win here with your weather headlines. Now as you can see, a very wintry-like pattern is setting up over the next few weeks in our forecast area. Now as the next storm enters into this cold air mass, I think it's going to be cold enough for a good chunk of us to perhaps see our first snowflakes of the season. I'll talk about that in just a minute. Now, the winter-like pattern shall continue after this storm comes through, and I don't think this snow chance is the only one in the 7-day forecast. I'll talk more about that in our extended outlook as well. Now, timing out Thursday night's weather system on our Futurecast radar, I think snow will already start to be developing up in the mountains, higher terrain in the upslope areas as we head into the early afternoon hours on Thursday. Now, precipitation does begin to overspread the rest of our region as we head into the early part of Thursday evening. And as you can see, that green on the map, I don't think it's going to be cold enough for the majority of us to start as snow. So as a result, I think we'll be starting as some light rain for the vast majority of us here. But watch what happens as we head a little bit deeper into the night here. I think that rain-snow line stands a good chance at crashing a little bit closer to our larger towns and cities as we head into the later evening. Now, moving forward from there, I think this clears out, and by the time we get to Friday, I think it's cold and blustery with a couple of snow squalls remaining up in the mountains. Now, taking a look at our expected snowfall accumulation here over the next few days. As you can see, I think along the Mass coastline, greater Boston area, up into Seacoast, New Hampshire as well, I think it's just plain old rain. I don't think we're going to get below freezing, which is needed to see that transition over to snow. However, just a bit further inland, maybe through the Worcester Hills up to Manchester and coastal Maine as well, I think we will get cold enough to see maybe a slushy coating on the grass, go even further inland up into the foothills and perhaps the northern portions of the lakes region here, and that's where I think we're going to see that 1 to 3 inch range. Now, upslope areas, far northern areas, and maybe down east Maine as well, that's where we have our bullseye of about 3 to 6 inches, because that's where we're going to stay all snow, and that's where the moisture is highest. Now, as I mentioned earlier, Friday's storm isn't the only chance for snow in our forecast. Moving forward here in this very cold pattern, we're going to have to watch a little thing brewing for Tuesday night on into Wednesday. Way too early to talk numbers or rain snow line placement, but just letting you know that there could be some more widespread or more plowable wintry weather as we head into the middle of next week. Now, wrapping things up with our 7-day forecast, first across coastal New Hampshire and Massachusetts, that rain is going to develop tomorrow afternoon, probably transition to snow inland, but on Friday, I think we get cold and windy on the backside of that low, nice but cold on Saturday. Sunday and Monday do look a little bit milder, and then there's that snow chance for the middle of next week.